Hello. How are you? How is everyone? How is no one? How is nothing? um, I am still getting set up, but I figured I'd turn the mic on. Um, well, I'm actually not that unset up now that I think about it. What's that sound? No. Time to play Metroid. Hi Yobo, how are you? I am here. I am here, done work forever, yeah. What the fuck was I doing again? This keeps happening. I need to, where's the safety browser? I cracked the shits at I cracked the shits at at I cannot fucking see that. My eyes are good, but they're not that good. My goodness. I cracked the shits at Firefox because Firefox is causing me so many problems with naming the window and getting the browser up and running. Okay, got the safe browser window. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to do the same trick that I did last time. And that is log in using my 2FA but you can't see it because I don't trust anyone to not access my account. 787 522. Okay. No one log in using my 2FA number, okay? Okay? Start collaborating from the stream manager. I didn't want the stream manager. I wanted my channel. Okay, let's go back to the normal sized browser window. Like this. No, not that big. Albert the Turkey. Videos. When was my last video? This one. Start watching. Yep. What did I say? I don't think there was. Get in there. Okay. Sounds like it's loud for you guys. It's just a normal ass thingy. For the safe browser window. It's like really quiet for me. So I don't think that we would have found nearly as much of the stuff in Super Metroid as we ended up finding if it weren't for the fact that they added the X-ray beam in that game. Let's up it for you guys a bit. Oh shit. It goes away when I click away from it. Damn it, I forgot about that. Actually sat down and played it eventually. Like, I'm big faff about extra. So the reason why I want, you know, very little time. So I'm like, oh yes, I will order this like 35 minutes before my stream ends, and it should arrive around about the time my stream ends. Delivery taking too long. And they haven't even like they haven't even like left to get to my place yet, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh well, whatever. I know that it's probably like busy and there's like a bunch of stuff they have to do and free driving and stuff like that. You can just park in the underground parking. I'm crapping on about parking. I want to know what the fucking thing just I have to do is park. David. Oh, here also, it is. So basically, so for next time, okay. Yes. Okay, David. Future Dave, you get to, get the. Here's the thingy that I'm telling you now. Okay. Okay. What you want to do is you want to go down to Magmore Caves. Magmore Caves. I forget where the thing is. Yeah, down in Magmore Caves somewhere. There's a thing that you have to see, and okay. And also, you just got the X-ray stuff. So you can the X-ray stuff. So that you can see through things, and the grapple hook. You also got the grapple hook too, so good luck with that. I will catch you all later. What the fuck? That was like the worstest explanation ever. Thingy that I'm telling you now. Okay. What you want to do is you want to go down to Magmore Caves. Why do I want to go down the? I forget where the thing is. Yeah, down in Magmore Caves somewhere. Down in Magmore Caves. Okay, got it. And the fucking world's most useless explainer. Past Dave here is the world's most useless explainer of what I have to do every time. He always says something dumb like, "Yeah, just go to the place." Here's the thing that you were doing. I have no recollection of anything that I ever do in this game. But no, yeah, just go to Magmore Caves. That was excellent. That was so good. I'm so glad I have that piece of advice. Fucking past Dave. Always being... I gotta keep up the facade and call him Past Albert, because that's my name on Twitch. Is Albert rather than Dave. Listen, when you spend 30 years calling yourself Past and Future Dave, then you gotta fucking... Then it's difficult to say Past and Future Albert instead. Okay, so apparently I gotta go to Magmore Caves because they have caves or something. Okay, where is the Talon Overworld? Talon Overworld South, Hall of the Elders. So this is the place that he pointed at, was this entrance to Magmore Caves. But and apparently I've got the X-ray beam and the grapple hook. But what I'm thinking of is, if I go back to the Talon Overworld, do I get... Is there a easily accessible entrance? So there's Magmore Caves East. But that's like... Because isn't this like the entrance that I'm going to? Is like, wait, no, isn't this the entrance that I go to if I go there? It's one for the Phazon Mines. It looks as though getting to Magmore Caves is more difficult than I thought it was going to be. The thing about it is that it's really difficult to know which exits go where, Because this is like Talon Overworld East and Talon Overworld South. But I don't know which one they correspond to. Like, this is Chozo Ruins West, but this is... But also, like... That's like a completely different entrance. Reckons this is north. Chozo Ruins South. So, like, it's difficult for me to know which one goes where, because this one says Chozo Ruins South, but this one says Chozo Ruins East. So, this one's like Talon Overworld East, Talon Overworld South. And the transition between lands isn't the clearest. You just kind of have to remember which is which. Well, the thing is, it says Talon Overworld South and East here. Does that correspond to South and East on the other one? I don't think it does. Shouldn't it correspond to North and West? I wonder if they address that in Metroid Prime 2 or not. I hope they do, because well, that would just be nice. I'm all purple and shit now. This is cool. Purple's like my favorite color. That's why my top hat is purple. See? That's actually why I picked yellow for Rylo's color scheme, is so that I could wear purple stuff. Now some of you may think, if purple is your favorite color, then why isn't your persona purple? To which I say, shut up. Listen, you gotta be smart about it. If I just made everything purple, then like I'd go to wear clothes, and then I'd have it be like, oh yeah, the clothes have to be like yellow or something, or actually, now that I think about it, yellow clothes wouldn't be that bad. I could so imagine like a palette swap of Rilo with the where it's purple and he's wearing yellow top hat instead. But I don't know. So I did try purple for Rilo, but it just didn't look as nice. It looked kind of weird. Like, because when I've got like, do I still have the picture of it? Oh, it has that download Procreate. This is why I got a new iPad, because my old iPad is out of memory. The old iPad is here because I ended up buying a new iPad when I migrated to the sofa. Because this iPad is fast enough to handle the emote website. But also it was running out of space, because it's only got like was it 16? No, it's 32 gigabytes. It's got 32 gigabytes of storage. But I was running out of space. I kept just adding like pictures and shit to it and doing drawings and stuff, and it just ended up with too much stuff on it, and I found that I couldn't like delete things because it uses like like 14 gigabytes for system data, so it really only gives me like 16 gigabytes to work with. So what I did was, when I got my tax return, I just bought a new iPad, because the thing about iPads is that they're so cheap. Like, you can get an iPad, like, so the thing is, I get the like base model iPad so that it's cheap, and it's usually like $450 Australian, which is, hey Siri, what's $450 a day Australian in US dollars? Come on. Okay, it's apparently $290 US. So there you go. Conversion done. But it's reasonably cheap to get them. And Apple actually does like a really solid job of updating systems every go round, cuz like I ended up going from a 32 gigabyte one to a 128 gigabyte one just by doing the base thing. And 128 gigabytes is enough for what I'm using it for. But also, like, it's faster, and it can support it's got like support for the newest iOS and stuff like that. Wait a second, what the fuck? I have a satellite on my roof? What? It's the game's upset at me for not doing anything. Yes, I know. Seismic activity. We weren't supposed to find that satellite till later. It's on the back side of my house. I never notice it because this window is never open. I realized that if I open the window, that it like lets the heat out and it lets like a cool breeze of air in. It's like as if the architect of the house designed it so that it has like natural cooling, which is actually really neat. But I have the window open, and I'm not usually looking at this like corner of my house, and I'm looking up there and there's like an antenna dish or something, and I'm like, what the fuck? An antenna dish? I haven't even used, like, I don't even use free-to-air television because I just use like YouTube and YouTube and like streaming and shit, like but so the thing is, I wonder if I should take that down or not. It's probably not a good idea to take it down. It is my house, so I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. So long as, you know, I'm not like, and we don't have HOA here, so they don't give a shit if I let the place rot or not. But I like to maintain my house if I can. I should do a better job of it. I've been a bit lazy lately. I should fix up some stuff around the house. Because that particular area out there it's what I like to call my murder alley. Not that I'm murdering any people in it, but it's this tiny little alcove. Now, it's like a little alley out the side of my house, and there's no point for it being there. It's just kind of there to exist. And I don't know what to do with it. At the moment, there's just a bunch of like a bunch of branches trimmed from the tree that I've stuffed there because I wanted to hide it for a Christmas party at one time. Like, no one goes out the back here. Like, no one goes out this area, so it's such a dodgy and creepy ass place. It's like, that's why I call it the murder alley, because it's the kind of place where you go in that area and the bad guy or whatever will come by and murder you. It's I don't know why they designed this house like this, but apparently, like, they could have given me like an extra like half a meter of living room, but no, they had to put this area out the back there. I suppose the air conditioner unit is out there, but it takes up like no space. Like, I looked at some of the older photos of the house before I bought it, and it turns out that there used to be like a like a kind of semi greenhouse type kind of thing. They'd like use like wire mesh or something to build like a little like um to build like a little greenhouse type kind of thing out here. And if I'm honest, I don't hate that idea. It's tempting to just rebuild some kind of like shed or something underneath here so that I can actually so that I can store stuff in it instead, because I do have a shed for storage. Ironically enough, there's also a shed for storage, and it's quite literally on the opposite side of the so it's quite literally like across the way from this alcove. So it's like I can see the entrance, like the door to the shed and shit like that from here, and that's where all my storage goes. So I don't really have much to put in this little area. It's weird. I don't know why they designed it like this. This house is weirdly designed. But anywho, okay. Game, focus, game, procedural planet game. Okay. So this goes to Chozo Ruins East. Goes to Chozo Ruins East, right? Goes to Talon exit. Talon Overworld East, right? Yeah, so the directions aren't opposite. They decided to make the directions the same. So Talon Overworld East goes to goes to Chozo Ruins East, which I'm glad it does, because that makes it easier. I just have to make sure that the directions match. Oh, Jesus, this map can be trippy sometime. East? I thought you said West. No, it plonked me out here. So see how it says Chozo Ruins East? This links to Talon Overworld East. So if I go to Talon Overworld South, that'll link to to Chozo Ruins South. So if I go here, this is really close to... So the south exit would be this one. And I don't want to go there because that means I'd have to go through the... That means I'd have to go through the thingy-bob to get there. So what I want to do is I want to make my way out to my ship, and then there's a convenient exit to Magmal Caverns on the overworld here. I don't think there's another exit. Yeah, no, there isn't another exit to Magmort Caverns, so I am at the right. I am at the thing that I need to be at for this one. It's just confusing because to me, a east exit should connect to a west entrance, you know? But I suppose since they're elevators, they go up and down, they don't... So you're still kind of on the east side of the map. Let me know if you spot any Bendesium, okay? Ow! Don't do that! That's my health! I need it to live! Tungsten! I need tungsten to live! Get exploded in the face. Boy, am I glad I'm playing a game with reasonably modern controls. How did I do this one before? How do I do grapple hook again? I am pressing all the buttons somehow and not doing what I think I'm doing. I was just going on about how I'm glad I've got a game with reasonably modern controls and then proceed to fuck up all the controls. It's because I was playing Metal Gear Solid last night and trying to grapple, you can't reach it until the circle gets big and blue. And I just wanted to know which button it was, because I forget. But yeah, okay. Fair enough. It's the button that I thought it was. It's L2. Or as Nintendo calls it, ZL. I still can't believe how why didn't Nintendo just copy what Sony did? Sony's just like, yeah, L and R, and then, you know, and then L2 and R2. It's so easy. It's so easy to remember. It's like, yeah, one's L1 and R1 and then L2 and R2, and it's easy. Whereas Nintendo is like, oh, we're going to make L and R, and then we're going to make the Z button, and then we're going to make the ZL, and then the ZR button, and then we're going to make the GL and the GR button, and I'm like, shut up! Don't do this! Nintendo, what are you doing? Why did you involve the letter Z? They've also got the C button, which on the Wii is like its own, is like a button on its own, and then on the Switch is like a different button that opens up the chat. I have not pressed the button. I have not pressed the... yeah, I know there's an ad going. I can't do anything about it. The Twitch said that if I turned them off, it was gonna put more ads on. That's what it said. It was like, no, you have to have ads. If you don't put ads, we'll put our own ads on. And you get nothing, and you don't get to control when the ads are on anymore. Twitch is mean. Maybe I should move to, like, I don't know, Facebook Live or something. But oh my goodness, that was a cough. Yeah, okay. Ads should be over now, right? So I have not pressed the C button on my Switch 2 yet. They made this big hub about the C button, and everyone was going on about how, it's the C button, you'll get to use the C button. And I'm like, what's the C button? And then when they finally revealed it, it was like, oh, it's game chat. And I was like, but don't know anyone else who has a Switch 2? Like, they're expensive, and also like I don't really chat on the Switch on Nintendo stuff. I just kind of use Discord because Discord exists and is easy. What does it do? Oh, look at that. I can log in the game chat. Welcome to game chat. Let's set everything up. Get everything set up and ready to go. Okay. Game chat is a Nintendo Switch 2 feature that lets you chat with friends online. Okay. Wait. Game chat can be enjoyed for free until the end of March. Afterwards, a membership will be required. Nintendo adding features to their consoles that only they utilize, and only in their release games. Who'd have thunk it? So the problem is, all of my friends are on Discord, and all of the people I talk to online for playing games and shit like that is on Discord. They should have made it support Discord. They should have been like, hey, let's do this. PlayStation supports Discord. I can legit, in Discord, you can be like, move my conversation over to the PlayStation, move my VC over to the PlayStation, and PlayStation's like, yeah, okay, let's do the Discord VC through your controller and shit on the PS5. It's easy. It takes 5 seconds. You can use it on the PS5. There's other apps you can use on the PS5 too. If you don't like Discord, there's other things you can do too. And meanwhile, Nintendo's like, yes, we've come up with this cool new feature called Game Chat. And I'm like, you do realize that people have been using this shit since the Xbox 360 era. This isn't a new feature. You're way slow to the punch. You should have done this in the Wii U or something. But no, they're like, yeah, we have game chat now, and now I'm like, well, I'm already invested in other chat thingies. Let's read the data processing statement. The following game chat data processing statement explains how your information will be used in connection with game chat in order to support a secure online environment. If you are under the age of 18, please ask your parent or guardian to read through this agreement on game chat data processing. Please respect our community guidelines when using game chat. Your use of game chat is governed by Nintendo Account Agreement and Nintendo Australia's community guidelines, which can be found on its website. Please familiarize yourself with the community guidelines which I'll outline. So they just want to steal your data? Probably. Please familiarize yourself with the community chat guidelines which outline your expectations for behavior when using game chat. If you violate Nintendo account agreement, your use of online play features, including game chat, may be restricted. Okay, so fun fact, turns out that here in Australia, Nintendo can't brick your system remotely, like they can in the US. It turns out that is overstepping their boundaries, and it is illegal. So sorry, US people, for having to deal with Nintendo's thing saying that they can brick your system remotely. Um, they're not allowed to do that here. And that sign can't stop me because I can't read. So, if I recall correctly, the terms of service are different on the Switch 2 here. Same goes for in the EU. Is that both the EU and Australia uh, have consumer rights. Um, but I could be wrong on that one. I might not be remembering that one correctly, but I remember like looking it up and being like, and then being like, yeah, no, they can't just destroy shit that you bought like that. And that's why the ACCC is also a good bet on for, like, it's not a great bet, but it's a good bet on for the Stop Killing Games movement. Because that's basically what happened was they tried to have the petition for Australia, and the government responded by basically being like, "Hey, yeah, we have an organization for consumer rights called the ACCC. You'll need to bring it up with them." And I haven't heard what they've done with it yet. And anywho, agreements can be found here. Video and audio chat will be recorded and can be reported to Nintendo. Game chat allows users to enjoy voice chat or video chat with friends. Audio and video from the game chat session is recorded and saved on the console for all users participating. In the session as follows: only the last 3 minutes of a chat session prior to the user leaving chat will be saved. Only the recording from the user's most recent 3 chat sessions will be saved on the user's console, and such recordings will be automatically deleted after 24 hours. Okay, I mean, that seems reasonable. Like, it's got to record that shit somehow. So long as it's not phoning home, I don't mind. Um, if you're in a chat session, trust us, we'll delete it. Wink. I mean, if they don't delete it, then they're in trouble. They said they're gonna delete it, and if they don't delete it, people are gonna notice, and then they're gonna fucking get sued. Class action lawsuit, man. Hopefully they do, because if I'm honest, Nintendo deserves it at this point. I don't care that they make good games. How will you ever know if they don't delete it without a FOIA? Huh? What's a FOIA? I don't know. FOIA. Freedom of Information Act. What's that? Is that a thing here in Australia? Yeah, that's a United States thing. FOIA Australia is one of the suggested search terms. FOI Act gives you the right to request access to government-held information. What is the FOI Act in Australia? Yeah, so we got one. We got one of them. This is Freedom of Information Act in Australia grants the public the right to access documents held by Australian government agencies and ministers. The Act claims to promote transparency and accountability by allowing individuals to request access to government information. Cool. Neat. Well, today I learned that we have that thing. Why am I not surprised that I don't know about the Freedom Act? um if you were okay, you can report things. Information that will be reviewed by Nintendo to support a safe online environment. The following information is sent to Nintendo. It's actually really useful for getting documents released. Yeah, especially those documents of those people who snitched on the COVID people. And the guy who said snitches get rewards. Like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. You can't just take snitches get stitches and then replace it with rewards and then so dumb. So as part of the pandemic, I forget which state it was, but one of the states wanted people to report people who were breaking isolation rules and stuff like that. And so they put out a thing where they were like, they put out like a snitching program, where you could submit to like a website and say, oh yeah, if you tell us when somebody's breaking curfew, then you can get rewards. And they literally have there's like a video of this guy being like, snitches get rewards. And they shut down that service in just a few days because people kept sending in crunch shots. Yeah, so they did get a lot of questionable images and shit sent to them. But yeah, they also shut it down because it turns out that if you snitched on someone, the Freedom of Information Act meant that you could just request that information. And so it was completely non-anonymous. So, like, they didn't think it through at all. It was so dumb. But anywho, okay, the following information is sent to Nintendo servers when a user submits a game chat report. So you have to submit a report in order for them to steal all your data. Gotcha. Chat contents, information about the chat session, the reported users. Wait a minute. Somebody's so totally going to see this and start reporting them like... Do you think that people are going to see this and try to abuse it and try to send them crotch shots? Nintendo may access, review reported information. Violates. Nintendo will base its review primarily on the submitted information. Will also consider past history. Why am I doing this? Chat usage information can be checked via parental controls. Ha! The parental controls on the Switch 2 are awful. Keeping Lockie out of my Switch 2, and I put parental controls on the Switch 2 so that my nephew couldn't get into it and mess with it, and he came by and deleted all of my Miis. He came by, deleted all of my Miis, and the game and the system did nothing. I could not stop him from deleting software. I could not stop him from accessing the eShop and looking up like whatever the games he wanted. It was so dumb. Like, I couldn't set it up so that my user could use it without needing to confirm all the time. Because the system, because Nintendo considers the entire system to be under parental controls lock. So it's so dumb. It was terrible and awful. But he deleted all of my Miis. And I kept telling him not to. So the nephew in question, he has he has level 3 autism, so it's very difficult to communicate sometimes. And so sometimes he just gets on there and he just kind of runs rampant. And I kept telling him, do not delete my Mii's, do not delete my data. And he still went in and did it anyway. But in this case, I ended up getting upset at him, and I ended up being like, listen, man, I told you like 50 times, don't delete anything. You can play my Switch 2, but you're not allowed to delete anything. And what did you do? You went in and deleted my Mii's. So I sat down and I made him recreate all of the Mii's. Because like you can't just come by, you can't just come by and do that. And he was not happy about it. He was like, I was sitting there being like, nope, you got to recreate this one and this one and this one. And and I think he learned his lesson about not deleting Mii's, but he ended up putting parental controls on my sister's Switch, and now she's having troubles with it. Like it did, like Nintendo. What are you doing on that? But anywho, I should your consent and withdrawal. If you tick I consent to data processing, then you agree to processing your information, where the chat contents reveal things. Yeah. I haven't seen anything anything bad yet. If you consent to the processing of your information, you can freely withdraw your consent at any time and with effect for the future. This can be done from consent to game chat data processing under settings. If you withdraw your consent, you will no longer be able to use game chat. What? Okay. Wait, no, I thought that was a. God damn it. Yeah, so I have to consent to this in order to get this working. If you use chat with a user whose Nintendo account is being supervised, the supervising parent or guardian will be able to check your game chat history with the supervised user. That's fair enough. Contents of the chat conversation, including both audio and video, is not included in the game chat history. Okay, fair enough. Sure, whatever. Huh? What? What? I can't do it? Oh, come on. The one time that I actually sat down and read this stupid thing and it wouldn't let me agree. That, by the way, is the dumbest way of making making it so that you can't tick the checkbox without scrolling down and not reading it anyway. Wow, you guys did a great job of making me read it. Phone verification. What? Why does it need my fucking phone number? Yeah, oh, whoops. Okay, I probably shouldn't have this on stream, but whatever. Because why be content with just some of the data when you can have all of the data? Okay, sign in. Wait, what? It doesn't have my. Please work with the passkey. God damn it! I had somebody tell me that passkeys were going to um passkeys were going to replace passwords and they were going to be so convenient. Every single time I go to use a passkey, it tells me that my passkey isn't available on the device that I set up the passkey on. It's so dumb. Like it never works for me. Um okay. Please continue the process on your Nintendo Switch 2. My phone number has been registered. Please don't display my phone number or shit like that on here. Game chat is only possible with friends you've approved. Please choose the chat approval settings for each friend. I only have a few friends on my Nintendo. Friends to approve, sure, they can be approved. Why? Okay. Please be considerate. No, I'm not going to be considerate. I'm going to be completely inconsiderate. I can create a chat or I can have a chat list. There are no chats you can currently join. Ah, I can update it by pressing the Y button, though. Please join. Please give me a chat to join. But this is the thing. This is like it's useless unless I want to go pestering random people. Mute microphone when entering a chat setting. I hate that option, not gonna lie. I know why it's there, but I'm gonna report myself. Wait, so that's all it does? I really wish that Nintendo would fix their user system, like making it so that I have to select a user every single time I do anything on this system is really annoying. Create a chat. Okay, let's create a chat about undisplayed friends. It's like, nah, I think I'll be good. I think I'm fine. And that's it. That's what the big hype was about. Nintendo now has my phone number. Wonderful. Nintendo better not do anything terrible with my phone number. Well, that was an exercise in dumb. Wait, did my headset turn off? My headset turned off! So my headset's dumb. It can tell when there's no audio being played. So it turns off after like a few minutes of inactivity. Boy, have I made lots of progress in this game today. I promise that... Okay. So, I promise I will focus more on the game in the coming, hours. Ow. Wait, hold on a minute. I think I need to... Wait. Hold on a minute. I think I should just, like... You know what? I'm going to let's read the news. Oh, Drag X Drive is out now. Okay, I'm I promise I'm gonna stop being dumb. Okay, let's do this. Let's actually play the game. I want to finish this game sometime this century. So, as fun as reading terms and conditions is. Okay. I can do a grapple to go up there now. I don't need to go to... Oh, wait, it's a red door. Aww. Dang it. It's a red door. Who made this up? I wonder when Metroid Prime 4 is going to take place. I get the feeling that there's only so much time in between Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime 1, and Metroid Prime 2, and Metroid Prime 3, and Metroid Prime 4, and Super Metroid. So, no, was it Metroid Prime 2? Oh, hi, Li Hang, how are you? Raid! Yay! Boy, am I glad I got all of my terms and conditions reading out of me before the raid happened. Oh shit, the ad starts in like a minute. I'm gonna snooze that shit. You guys can have like 10 minutes of not ad if there's gonna be a raid. Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Albert. I am doing stuff and things. You're the most dog-looking turkey I've ever seen. Yep, that's how it went. Yep, no. Also, my name's not Albert, but that's neither here nor there. It's fine. I'll pretend my name is Albert for the time being. Okay, so I gotta go to this room. That's where the game told me to go, and I forget where all the Bendesium is. So, I still can't believe they made an element named not Albert. I've been lied to my whole life. I can't believe they made an element called Bendesium in this game. It's up there with Unobtainium. Okay, let's go. So, it's just such a silly name. It's like, and the worst part about it is the Bendesium, you need to have a special, ability in order to be able to destroy it because it's too strong. Okay, let's do this. Oh my god, this area is so much easier with that. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Okay. Extra glad I got all of my terms and conditions reading out of my system before raid. But yeah, I'm Albert. I play games. Sometimes I spin a wheel to determine the games. At the moment, I'm playing through Metroid Prime because I eventually want to get through Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3 before Metroid Prime 4 comes out. Metroid Prime 2 is going to be interesting to play because it doesn't have a remaster, so... And I've heard the controls are just as jank. It said that here was the place that I had to go. Normally when I have to go to a place, it's like... Can I make it up there? No, I can't. Is there like... Surely there's a way to make it up there. There's a place. That can work. Go up here. Oh, the grapple hook. I can do the grapple hook now. Okay. I actually would really like it if they made a remaster of 2 and 3 as well. I would so do that, because this remaster seems to be pretty good. I haven't played the GameCube original, but, like, the game seems pretty solid so far. Oh, there's thingies. Was there a thingy in the wall here? There is a thingy in the wall here. Okay. What? Okay, well, yep, I did it. Okay. Oh, that's neat. I love the way that it, like, leaves a platform for you to do underneath. Oh, it's playing the puzzle music now. Metroid Prime 1 has puzzle music where it's like, oh yeah, you've got to solve the puzzle now. Okay, so now I use this one to go up here. I don't think I can make it up there. Oh no, I can. Oh, is the grapple hook gonna go with it? Oh no, it isn't. The grapple hook stays. It stays where it already was. It's good. Okay, huh. How do I get up there? Ah, there's a magnet. Magnet time. Okay. That's neat. I'm enjoying this puzzle right now. This is a nice puzzle. Apparently there was seismic activity in here, and I'm wondering what that's going to mean. Is there going to be like an earthquake soon or something? Yeah, I did it. Oh no, it was me who made the earthquake happen. Wait. Oh my god, what the okay. This is like a whole ass thing. The puzzle music's over. Dang it. What the... How do I get up there? Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're on a adventure now. Actually, this is actually really neat. I like that it's like that we have to follow this like obstacle course for like the magnet thingy. Okay, so there's bad guys there. What happens if I just do this? Hey, it worked for one of them. Wait, so I can just go wherever on this thing? That's neat. Okay. I probably shouldn't waste my super bombs, because this wouldn't be the first time that I've been in a situation where the super bomb is... Oh, I can... What the heck? I don't have to stay on the rail. I can just go like wherever in this area. Okay, sure. Okay. No, don't do that. Hold on. Can I... Wait, why did I go all the way down? Haha, I can cheat. Speedrunning strats right here. Okay, where am I going? Okay, let's go up here. And then up here. It's the Bendesium! It's a good thing I didn't waste all my super bombs, because you need the super bombs for the Bendesium to work. That's right, I need this one. Hopefully... What's that? Okay, I really hope that it's the red beam. Either that or something that lets me walk in lava. That would be nice too. What is it? Plasma beam. Neat. Oh, it's like a... I can open up plasma doors now. That's what the red door was. Oh my goodness. Additional data downloaded. Yeah, got all that. Okay, so I've got the plasma beam now. I'm gonna charge it. Does it have like a rocket thingy? It doesn't. I love that the game still feels the need to warn me that it's hot in this room. It's being like, warning, the temperature is high. And I'm like, yeah. And we're going to be firing his laser. I'm firing my laser. Okay, wait. Where do I... Oh, it's a red door. That's... I know the game has to teach me how to use it, but making it so that the door is red on one side and ice on the other side. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can do here, but I do know where there's a red door I can use, so I'm gonna go do that. Red door. So, wait, I want to see what it looks like with the X-ray specs. Dang it, how do I do that? Yeah, so... I do love that you can see Samus's, like hand inside the cannon when you've got the X-ray specs. That's just... The little details like that are really make this game, like, shine, if you ask me. Oh, we got a message. What's up? Right. Oh, the ad's about to start. Whatever. Door cannot be opened with that weapon. Enjoy your ads, by the way. The ads that Twitch won't let me switch off. Stupid Twitch. Okay. Wait, where's the thingy? Where was the door with the stuff? So wait, so this was the room with the thing. This was the exit that I used to get to Overworld West. Yeah, so I have to go to Overworld West, right? Ow! Stop that! God damn it. Half of it is me being bad at the game, and the other half of it is me being lazy and not wanting to care that much about like a small amount of damage. Dun 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 dun. Dum bum 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 bum. Time to get drink. Talon Overworld. Okay. Door can't be opened with that weapon. What do you mean it can't be opened with that weapon? It's the blue door. The blue door can be opened by any weapon. What are you talking about? So the blue door can't be opened by missiles. Wow. That's mean. Like, the blue door in, like, every Metroid game can be opened by any weapon. Okay, where is... Okay, I can go up to the red door here now. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to open that red door and see what it leads to. I hope that it leads to a new area, because even though I want to finish the game, I want there to be a new area as well, so that would be nice. It might not be, because, you know, it is only Metroid Prime 1. It was probably a lot of effort to get what they have. No, I want the other weapon. God damn it! God damn it! No, I fall down a hole. Ah, god damn it. I never said I was good at being skills, okay? Okay, hold on a second. Go away. What? Oh my god. There's a platform here. What the heck? Okay, that's really cool. I was sitting here being like, where do I go? And then I just saw that rain was landing on thin air. And I thought that was a glitch. I was like, is this a bug? And then... Look at that. That's fucking cool. Can I scan these? Dang it, I can't scan them. Albert learning. I'm learning. Hi, Super Nintendo Charmers. I'm learning is one of my favorite ones to quote. There is too many things to quote from what? Oh, you're just the missile expansion. the X-ray visor made it look much more not just the missile reload. Okay, what are we looking at here? There's really no platforms left? Am I just gonna have to fucking jump for it? Okay. Ah, fuck. Well, I thought I'd made it. God damn it. I don't want to fall down a hole every single time. This is mean. Boy, am I glad for having the GR button right now, though. Like, it's actually a really useful button. I've always kind of been like, why would I bother? God damn it, I fell down the hole again. Please, game, don't make me fall down a hole anymore. But, I've never understood, I've never really quite understood why people get, like, controllers that have, like, all these crazy extra buttons and shit like that. I've always just been like, yeah, you know what, the buttons on the DualSense controller, they're fine. They do the job. I don't need to be like a master MLG pro gaming wizard type kind of person. But not gonna lie, having the jump button mapped to the GR button is really nice. Wait a minute. The rain is landing on this platform, right? Those cheaters. It doesn't land on that platform. Oh my god. So they went through the effort of making the rain land on one platform, and that's it. Sorry, GameCube, you're not powerful enough to have rain land on multiple platforms. Although, like, it's still cool though. I still like that method of teaching me how to play that part of the game. Okay. This is this one. I can't believe I flubbed that the first time. Okay. It's a missile! Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Have I actually scanned the missiles? I have scanned the missiles. Good. Missile expansion acquired. Yay! Wait, so... is that all there is here? Evidently it is. Okay. Well, now where do I go? Let's take a look, see. Is there any red doors that I'm missing? Thankfully, red stands out pretty well. Not here. Chozo Ruins? No, I'm not seeing any there. Magmore Caverns? I mean, that's where I found it. If I'm honest, I really haven't seen that many, red doors. Fendrana Drifts. There's actually, like, surprisingly few doors. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, I think I'm being dumb. I think it only shows the doors in the room that I've hovered over. Oh my god. It's kind of fun watching others play this game and trying to remember which step comes next. Well, if I'm honest, what I really love about Metroidvania type games is just sitting down and planning where I'm gonna go next, and then just going there, you know? Like, some games are linear enough that you can just kind of just keep going. But a game like Metroid is like, okay, well, I have to sit down and I have to, like, learn the area and stuff like that. That being said, you can kind of tell that Metroid Prime comes from a different era, because it's like, because it's clear that they were that this is their first crack at a 3D Metroid game. Because some bits are really weird. Like, it's not a bad game by any means, but sometimes it's like, but like using the right analog stick to pan and the left analog stick to rotate. is really weird for my modern design sensibilities, and and all of these like little bits and pieces like add up, where it's like, oh yeah, so like this is weird and that's weird and all that sort of stuff, you know, like pressing the A button to zoom in and out is kind of weird. Like in a modern game, usually you just like use the normal ZL and ZR, and if you zoom out far enough, it would go to the next thing. But this one's like A, and it's not like they've done anything wrong by any means. Wait, I'm still trying. I'm still confused on this one. What does the green mean? Opened. Ah. So if a door has been opened, then it goes green? So if a door has been opened, it goes green, but if a door hasn't been opened, then it's not green? So like, hold on. So like, if I hover over a segment on the map, it shows me which exits are on that part of the map, right? But if I look away, like, see how it shows that they're like, that there's like green doors. It's like, oh yeah, these doors have been opened. There's like an alcove here that hasn't been marked as opened. Maybe I should go back. Okay, well, first of all, I want to figure out properly how this map works. And in order to do that, I have to do some science. And maybe also unveil a thingy. Not gonna lie, I'm really liking the ice missile strategy. I think it works so well. Okay. But so like what I like about the Metroid games is that you kind of have to sit down and like plan where you're going next, and the thing about that is being able to plan where you're going next in a Metroidvania can make or break a Metroidvania for me. Like, so it's really, some Metroidvanias have really shit maps that don't like give you the information that you need to be able to figure out where to go and what to do. And Metroid is usually very good at this. So like, what Super Metroid's strength was that Super Metroid would highlight where you had explored a map already, but it would also highlight like where like doors and entrances and stuff like that. Like how Hollow Knight has a bad map. Oh my god. Hollow Knight's map. The thing about Hollow Knight is that Hollow Knight is really well designed, but its map is purposefully designed to be bad. And that's... The thing about Hollow Knight is that Hollow Knight's... It's got like a really neat map in that it gives you like a little bit of the area, and you can go and pay a guy to like what happens in Hollow Knight is when you go to an area you don't have the map, and then what you have to do is you have to find the guy who like fills out the map for you. And it's the same as like the map room in Metroid, except when he fills out the map, he doesn't fill out everything. He fills out like the big general, like the general areas that you want to go and explore and stuff like that, but it doesn't actually like fill out everything for you. So you still have to like explore the areas and write down the stuff on the map. But then on top of that, Hollow Knight doesn't show you where you are on the map unless you have a special, unless you use up one of your charm notches to have a thing that like, unless you use up one of your charm notches to have a compass thing that points to where you are on the map. So if you don't need to know where you are on the map and you already know where you're going, you can de-equip the compass and get an extra like slot for like doing something cool in like a boss battle or something like that. And that's cool and all. And that's a really neat and interesting design for your map. Still a shit map. It's like, come on, guys. Like, just let me know where I am. Like, my God. Like, it's such an interestingly and intriguingly designed map, and it's a really well-designed game. Like, that game is a 10 out of 10, but my God, like, Metroid is nice to the player, whereas Hollow Knight isn't. Like, Metroid here tells me where I am, it tells me where my exits are, it tells me where I've been and where I haven't been, and all of this sort of stuff. You can't see it here because I've been like every area on the map now. But like, Metroid has always had really friendly maps where it's like, yeah, no, we want you to explore. We don't want to discourage you from exploring. Whereas Hollow Knight forces you to explore. You know, it doesn't encourage you to. It says, nah, if you want to play Hollow Knight, you're gonna have to explore, whether you like it or not. Tough shit. Hollow Knight takes that approach to like everything too. I could go on about Hollow Knight for ages and ages. It is a masterclass in game design, not gonna lie. And I wish Team Cherry all the best with their release for Silksong. Not gonna, like, cause like, if they made, love the aesthetics of Hollow Knight, but definitely felt the game that hated you for playing it. Yeah, that's it. That game hates the player. It really does. It is mean towards the player. It's not, but that's kind of attuned to the game's theming, right? Is that the game's not, the game and the story world is not nice. It's sad and it's tragic and it's kind of, you know, it's kind of, it's how that entire game feels, and that's not always a bad thing. It is a bad thing if you hate it when the game hates you. Like, there's nothing wrong with like, you still explore it just like you do with like a Metroid game. Like, it's basically the same thing, but Metroid is so nice to the player. I love Metroid for that. I know that it can be a bit formulaic at times, but, you know, coupled with the fact that you're kind of helping the bad guy take over in all of this, it's just depressing, like a French film. Yeah, so Hollow Knight is Hollow Knight it's not a happy game. And that's why I sit here and I say I hated that game. That game was terrible, and I hate it, and I will never forgive it for what it did to me. But it's still a 10 out of 10 game. Like the game design, the artwork and art direction, the music, the storytelling in that game is all top notch. Like it is amazing how good that game is for how much I fucking hate it. Okay, but I should focus. So I said I was going to do some experimentation, right? And so it says that there's an alcove here that I haven't opened this door. But I have opened this door. Now the door says open. I've clearly been here before. Why does it say that the door is open now? Well, 10 more channel points towards Bam Bam for bashing. for bashing HK. Listen, I know that there's a lot of people who love that game. And like legit, you could go on and fascinate over that game for years, for an entire lifetime. You could fascinate over that game. It reminds me of Final Fantasy VII, and on that regard, actually, like, oh my goodness, like so many. It's amazing how many people just like obsess over Final Fantasy VII and make it like their entire life. Part of me both is like, on one hand I'm like, how could you stick with one game for so long like that? But also at the same time, boy, it must be nice to stick with one game like that sometimes. to just have some game just hook you so much that you spend that's the only game you focus on for the rest of time. Like, that must be nice. I'm always sitting here trying to beat all these different games and quietly hide Skyrim and Breath of the Wild under the rug. Like, people come up to me and I was like, oh, what games formed your childhood? And they'll be like, oh yeah, like Kingdom Hearts and Ratchet and Clank and Kingdom and stuff like that. They'll like list off a handful, and I'll sit there and be like, well, so there's Commander Keen, there's Need for Speed, there's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, there's Monkey Island, there's Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, Legend of Zelda's Link to the Past, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy X, God of War, like Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, and 3, and San Andreas. Not Vice City though. Nothing against Vice City, I just didn't play it. It would be like, oh yeah, Quest for Glory 2 and Space Quest 4 and fucking Solitaire and Full Tilt Pinball and Marble Drop and Rayman 2 and Hype and it's just Command and Conquer, Red Alert, June 2, it's like the Metal Gear Solid, of course. How could I forget fucking Metal Gear Solid? I was playing Metal Gear Solid yesterday. Believe it or not, Metroid was not one of those games. Metroid was a game that I picked up as an adult. I famously, I say famously, I'm not fucking famous. I one of the famously right to jail right away. Famously, I played Super Metroid when I was a kid. I loaded up the game, I played it, and I got onto the planet and realized that there was like a big map and all these different directions to go, and I said, I don't really want to do this, and then I shut off the game. And I played something else. That was like the stupidest thing I could have done. I was like, I don't want to have to explore a big old dungeon or something like that, and turned off the game, and I never played it again for like another like 15 years. That was one of the biggest mistakes I ever made. Okay, so boy, have I made no progress today. Okay, let's take a look-see. So the thing that's confusing me right now is that do I have to go to like every segment of the map to see which ones are red or not? Because it's noted that these are the doors that I've opened. Is that just the doors that I've opened this play session? Because it feels like that's what it is. Because I've definitely opened many of these doors. Wait a minute, I didn't go through this area during this play session. Did I? No, I didn't. So why are these doors labeled as open? Wait a minute, I don't think I closed Metroid. That might be why. Because I think I just left it open over the week. So that might be why it thinks I've still opened those. Interesting. So that's Chozo Ruins. Let's take a look at the Phazon Mines. Okay, there is a lot of stuff I haven't explored in the Phazon Mines. But I think I couldn't make it any further into the Phazon Mines. But now that I have the plasma rifle, I can probably explore this a bit more. What was this? Why couldn't I get to this? Okay, so it's clear I gotta go back to the Phazon Mines, because I think I've kind of exhausted most of what I could do in the other areas. Like, there's probably a lot of Bendesium I haven't encountered, in the other areas. Ah, there's the door. So that's a door that I went in here, but I couldn't progress because I didn't have the right door. Wait, so that's all is that all the beams, is it? I suppose that makes sense, because like, I thought that it would like fill out all of the things. So that means I've got all the visors too. Okay, fair enough. That's fair enough. I think this is a good set of stuff. For some reason, I thought I'd be disappointed that there wasn't more. But I don't know. This game has already got quite a bit of neat stuff in it. Okay, so I definitely don't want to go through here, so I'm gonna go back up here. Okay. Wait a minute, which exit goes towards that? It's the one to my right. Up here. But yeah, no, like, if, like, the crazy thing is, even though I played so many games growing up, and I'm still playing them to this day, there's still, like, major gaps in my, in what I, there's still major gaps in my, how does plasma being fair against this? I mean, that's not too bad. So 5 hits explodes them. It might, the charge might get rid of them in one go. Okay. No! Ah, god damn it. I pressed the button though. Like, it was like, oh yeah, like it's yellow. Sorry, it's blue, and then I pressed the button and nothing happened. But like, there's still a lot of gaps in my like knowledge of games and like games that I've played and stuff like that. Wait a minute, can I not get back up there? Hold on a minute. So oh shit, I don't think I can get back up there. Am I gonna have to go the long way around? God damn it, I'm gonna have to go the long way around. I'm gonna have to go through here to get to the phazon mines. God damn it. Okay, well, I suppose we'll go the long way around. So like for example, like, I haven't really played that many Resident Evil games. I've played like Resident Evil 7 and didn't even get that far in it. And I would love to get to know Resident Evil better. Although, not gonna lie, the tank controls are a bit of a turn off, especially considering Monkey Island 4. Also, I played Silent Hill's another one. I'm not as big on horror, but I'm not gonna like, I'm not big on horror, but I still like, I still don't mind playing them. Probably the closest thing I've played to horror is Five Nights at Freddy's, and that game's really good. Like, what I like about that game is the way that they do such a good job of balancing you just having the balance shit. That's right, the store doesn't open. Let's save. Man, I crap on too much about game design. It's like my fucking... It's just like... Sometimes it just... Like, it's just the thing that I enjoy going on about. Hello, open. I really gotta get off my ass and start doing game dev stuff, because I've spent way too long just consuming media rather than actually making it. Because I so totally want to make my own game. I was saying that earlier, was that I'm thinking of doing a dev stream on Tuesdays instead, so that I'd have like, just to force me to bloody well actually sit down and do it. It is a bit difficult because with the full-time job, it's very difficult to do things after work, and I gotta be careful not to burn myself out on things to do, because at the moment I've got the 2 streams that I have for the channel that I do each week. I'm am I getting attacked by? Oh, I'm getting attacked by you. I wonder how they fare against the plasma beam. Okay, the plasma beam is surprisingly good. I mean, like, it's a lot of shots, but like significantly less than hitting it with the normal beam. I love that the plasma beam works underwater. Oh shit, the plasma beam just disintegrates the tentacles. I had no idea. So if I charge beam the plasma, it disintegrates tentacles. That's interesting. Okay. What else does it disintegrate? Okay, so it doesn't work for these guys unless they're open, which is fair enough. But yeah, so between this, so I also have like, I also have like some of my family members visit on the Friday evenings and stuff like that, and there's also the meets on Wednesday that I should go to more, but I don't know. Work is so draining right now. Like, I need to find a way to make work not so fucking frustrating and draining. Like, I know the work is supposed to be like, the work is shit, and you know, having a job is a pain in the ass and stuff like that, but like, I'm not the kind of person to sit down and just be like, ah, yeah, this is just how it is and I can't change anything about it sometimes. Oh, get dead? What the heck? It's the unfortunate side effect of being a programmer is you see a problem and you're like, oh no, I gotta fix it. Okay, these enemies suck. Come on. Like, I have yet to figure out what makes them open and what doesn't. Like, because it seems as though sometimes they just don't want to open. Did I get turned around? I did not get turned around somehow. Wow, that's amazing. It's the first. Getting turned around is like my specialty. What? Why is it not? It. Oh, I didn't know you could do two at the same time. Okay. Why does this feel like it's something? Ah, shit, now that I've got the X-ray beam, I'm gonna be extra fucking cautious about... I'm gonna keep remembering that I have to, like, look for things with the X-ray beam. Why do I feel like I should be able to jump higher here? Either that or fall down from above might be the go. Oh, that's the secret. They open up and then you just shoot them and then they leave you alone. Hey. Okay, where are we? So this should be the phase on mines right here. Yep. Intense radiation detected. Oh, well, I think I should contribute to that. Wait a minute. I was hoping that it would carry the filter on into the elevator. I would have been dumb and silly. Dun 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 dun. Boom 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 boom. What the fuck? I got like stuck there. So can I charge beam to like disintegrate these guys? Looks like it sets them on fire. Where did you go? What the heck? Why can't I find him? Okay. Yeah, it like disintegrates them. Fire beam OP. Oh my god, and I thought that the ice beam was OP. I'm like charging it all the time. It's because it makes a sound and it takes up so much of the screen and it's rumbling my controller like there's no tomorrow as well. I wish I could just like store a charge. Some games will let you do that where so long as you charge beforehand, you don't have to hold on to it. You can just charge and then it's like, okay, you've got the charge now, and then the next bullet that you shoot is like the super one. I've always I maintain that kind of disintegration is like must be like one of the most painful ways to die. Like I would not want to die like that. Like it's like I look at it, I'm just like, oh my god, that must be horrific. Okay, so I wanted to go down to this area here and see what was going on. So let's go down. Oh, I think I couldn't do that before because of Bendesium. Oh my god. A door cannot be opened with that weapon. Yeah, you... Oh, time for Bendesium. No, use the correct button. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, yeah. Fair enough. Wait, that's not even the area I was trying to find. Ah, there you are. Oh, it bounces off this guy. Okay, well, I suppose there goes that plan. He did. Okay, so like I can't go through here. It won't even let me through if I do the thingy. Hey you! Okay, I assume that in order to get through there I have to like unlock something. I have to like, maybe I have to kill all the things. Or maybe I have to scan something. Okay, scan visor. There's no thermal visor. Something up there. No, with the X-ray visor. Huh. Okay. Maybe there's still some more enemies I have to mobilize. I think there is. Oh, that's right. There's a... Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I've got a charge for this. There we go. That should have done it. And for this guy too. The guy up here. Ah, you're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. Oh, what? I have to ice him to get him to die? I can't just missile him? This is silly. There needs to be more enemies that I can just missile. Especially since I have 130 missiles. I don't think I'll run out anytime soon. Hi. Oh, bye. Albert wishes to blow more things up. Noted. I assume it was more like an Albert wishes to blow more things up. No. Well, the thing I always had about Metroid games, right, is they kind of don't do the missiles very well. And the reason why is because they give you limited ammo for the missiles, so you want to preserve them, right? So you don't really want to use them. You tend to want to use free stuff like normal beams and stuff like that, right? Or like the charge beam and things like that, so you don't waste all your missiles. But the thing is, you really kind of but the thing is, the game, it gives you a lot of missile like ammos over the course of the game. It's like, oh yeah, more missiles, more and more and more missiles, missile pickups like everywhere. So eventually what happens is you go from never wanting to use your missiles ever to having more than enough things to hit, more than enough missiles to hit everything that you need to. But the problem is, now you've got the opposite problem where you got too many missiles and not enough things to hit with them. So you have to start thinking of ways to use the missiles because you've got so many of them and they feel like they're going to waste. But then what happens is that you go and you fight a boss, and the boss requires you to use missiles because it's like usually immune to like normal beams and stuff like that. So then what happens is you use a fuck ton of missiles, but then you run out of missiles again, and you're just like maybe they should just remove the missiles from the game. Like, I feel like it's too silly. They can't do this. Either I have too many or not enough missiles, and either I have to use the missiles or there's nothing to use them with. Ooh. Gee, I managed to figure out the correct place to go. Okay, let's scan this. Partial security access achieved. Force field inactive. Nice. Force field go down. Me go in room. Let's go. Ooh, this part. Don't tell me that. Don't say, ooh, this part. It's either going to be good or bad. And it's probably going to be a thing. It's probably, knowing my luck, it'll be bad. Okay, let's go. Over here. Here it is. The game knows that I have this beam now, so... Ooh, what's this? Scan. Flamethrower? What? Flamethrower, okay. That's, okay, that's an interesting one. Flamethrower required. Wow, wonderful. This powerful attack uses missiles while active. Using the plasma beam, press and hold ZR/A to charge, and then press the R to fire, and press A for A or ZR for continuous fire. Okay. So it's like the beam one. This isn't Bendesium, is it? No, it's not. Okay. So I can hold it, and then I can... There we go. Now I've got a use for my now I've got a use for my missiles. But watch, I'm gonna run out of missiles in like 2 seconds. Okay, so, well, now I've got the flamethrower. Oh, there's a parrot outside. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up and, I have to go to the loo because, you know, things. I'm gonna, I'll set off the ad. I'll be right back, okay? Catch you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. My plan worked. So, um, so what I did was I set the ad to go on when I left to go to the loo, right? But then when I got back, I realized that it let me run another ad, and I was like, well, if I run another ad, then it's gonna give me like a whole last hour of no ads. So it's 50 minutes till the next ad. So there, before it was like 20 minutes. So I'm happy about that. That's a good. I'm cheating. um, because that was the thing. That's what the other people on Twitch told me, was like, you run the ads when you have to go take a break or some shit, and that way people don't actually have to don't get interrupted or anything. But the problem with that is that, like, it kind of gets rid of the look at me analyzing the fucking mechanics of doing a Twitch stream. It gets rid of the incentive for people to subscribe to my channel, because they don't constantly get interrupted by ads and then say fuck this and then subscribe. but also, like, they might just be like, oh my god, there's all these ads all the time, fuck this, I'm not watching this anymore. And I don't want that. That's like worse. Get out of here, stupid ads. Okay, so I got the thingy. I'll know if I'm going the right way if the control panel is here, which it is. Okay. Up we get. Fucking min-maxing Twitch. I wouldn't be so mad and crazy about the ads if it weren't for the fact that the ads earn me like no money. It's not worth it. It's not worth all this effort. I'm just gonna keep crapping on about ads until the situation improves. That's actually one of my favorite things to say, is until the situation improves. There's a clip on. Okay, listen, I forget what your deal is, mate. Are you extra weak to the plasma beam? He died before I could find out. God damn it. There was a video that I saw that was some guy crapping on about, like, the graphics, you can see the follicles of hair on this character and all of this sort of stuff. And it's so much better and all of this sort of stuff than, and the other guy is like, right, that's it. Right, that's it. Graphics are removed from games until fun is the point again. You will sit and play obscure Japanese text-based adventures until the situation improves. It's like text-based RPGs or something. Plasma rifle. Right, that's it. No more ads and no more Twitch streaming until the ad situation improves. Like, heck, I wouldn't have even minded just, like, paying myself to have the emotes on Twitch. Like, that wouldn't have been bad. Or I could just be like, oh yeah, I'll just pay you guys. That way you don't have to fill my stream with ads. Beatings will continue until morale improves. Oh my god, that's how work feels like sometimes. It's like, it's probably how Nintendo's going right now too. Okay, so let's take a look-see. I am currently not doing great on health. So what I need to do is I need to make my way... Wait a minute, there was like a shortcut. Okay, so what I need to do is I actually need to go back this way. I need to go back this way, and I need to, God damn it, stop that! There we go. Fire beam to the rescue. I need to go this way. And that will help me... not this area. The area that can just drain all my health and kill me in like 2 seconds. Why am I not moving? What? Like, I rolled the entire analog stick and did not move a single iota. See what I mean? It like... almost, it takes so much of your health so quickly. That's so mean. Give me health. I know you're a Metroid, you give health. Metroids give health. That's what they do. The Metroids will continue until the situation improves. Come on, don't make me go up there. Come on, Metroid. I do find it amusing that people thought that Samus was named Metroid, just like how people think that Zelda is the person you play as in The Legend of Zelda. I don't want a bomb, I want a health. Give me a health, please. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't go up there. Oh, but at least I got the Metroid to follow me. Where are you? No, why didn't I shoot? What the heck? I pressed the button like 6 times and it did nothing. No. What the fuck? It didn't even drop a health. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just want health. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted in life is just health. Give me a lifetime supply of health potions and I'll be happy. You, give me health. Haha, health. Nice, 20 health. I get the feeling that this game's health health drops aren't scaling as well as I would like them to. I've got to go down to the middle one. It's the red one I need. Well, I can just jump there. There we go. That'll do. Wait a minute, is this... What? Oh, I see. You're the one that can be blown up by this. God damn it. Let me hit it. There we go. Down we go. Dum bum 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 bum. I get the feeling that having this lower health... Oh, look at that. That's cool. I get the feeling that having this lower health in this area is going to be extraordinarily bad for my life. Okay, got some health. 2 missiles and a health. Wonderful. Great. When I need health the most, the game gives me no health. No. Give me health, please. Health. Oh, I blow up both of them. Cool. Okay, where is everything? I don't like the sound of that. I'm gonna have the plasma beam just to be safe. Oh shit, that's not the one I needed. Oh, actually, the plasma beam probably would have been better here. Oh my god, there's like 5 of them. I need the other visor to see them. I don't know where the button is for the other visor. There it is. Where did you go? Where am I go? I don't actually have a plan for where I'm supposed to go after this. So right now I need health. So this is where I want to go. So if I make it over here, if I go up to the... I gotta like go up top there. Let's just make sure that I can actually see them. And I'm gonna prepare with the... Got rid of one of them. That's 2 of them. Okay, nice and easy. And I'm, whoops, it's a pirate's music, yeah. The pirates, like in Cat Quest 3. Not gonna lie, the Cat Quest series is hilarious for its puns. The fact that so in Cat Quest 1 and 2, it's more like a medieval fantasy type kind of setting, but for Cat Quest 3, they made it like a pirate setting instead. And the pirate setting in Cat Quest 3 is wonderful because there's like rats now, and the rats are like, they call themselves the pirates and stuff like that. And there's one that's called like Squeaky, and the other one's called Clean, and they're like a duo that kind of like chase you around and are like the henchmens of the pirate king. Oh shit, I equipped the wrong one. Oh shit, I equipped the right one. No, I wanted to disintegrate you with the plasma beam. Get murdered, please. No, I don't want missiles right now. Okay. Give me health please. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I just want to get to the save point. Well, what's... Okay, my brain swapped whether the things were turning left or turning right for a second there. Okay, so I want to go down there. God damn it, I've aggroed them now, and they're purple guys. Come on, come up here. You know you wanna. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the thermal goggles because I don't need it for these guys. These are ice guys, I think. Oh no, they're not ice guys, they're normal beam guys. Okay. Normal beam. There's 3 of them! Oh my god. It was me being like, oh, there's only 2 of them, it's not that bad. And then now there's 3 of them, and... Come on, get deaded. I'm like 1 screen away from the save point. Get deaded. There we go. Okay, you're deaded. Please be extra dead. Okay, they're extra dead because the music went away. Okay, gotcha. Okay, there's just 1. I just need to make it to that save point, and then I'll be fine. Ah, shit, this is the... What the fuck? What was that? Nearby fluxes cause malfunction in this panel. Oh shit, it's one of those? Really? I'm so fucking dead. I'm so dead. God damn it. Ow! I didn't want to have to fight a guy. I just wanted to save the game. Ah, shit. Ow! What? He's not why is it such close quarters? Oh my god, please die. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, I did it. Oh my god. Why did the game have to do that to me? I just want... I just want the save point. Is there... Oh my god, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Okay. I didn't, no, I didn't need that right now. I just wanted health. If I had like more health, then I wouldn't have minded there being like extra things to fight. Okay. Hi, Parrot. How are you? Oh my god, such a bullshit. Terrible. 0 out of 0. God damn it. Okay. Sorry, I had to send a message. Okay, let's see. No, go away. They were just fucking waiting for me. They're like normal bullet guys, aren't they? No, they're ice bullet guys. Okay. Ice bullet guys get ice bulleted to death. What? Hit? No! No, don't do that. Don't do what you're doing right now, okay? I'm going to be very annoyed. You keep locking onto things and not like locking onto the thing that I want you to lock onto, so that's really kind of mean and inconsiderate. Okay. I'm just gonna save again. Yes. Game has been saved, energy is replenished, but you're still hungry. Oh, sorry. No, with the since the DS version of Chrono Trigger is the definitive port, you're still just as hungry as before. Like, say what you will about Ted Woolsey's ability to translate games whilst probably running on like 1 million cups of coffee, with Red Bull running through his veins or whatever because of such a tight time constraint. At least he knew how to make things sound good in language. Like, holy shit, like some of the ways that he made text and dialogue work in those games is just wonderful. Like, yeah, sure, the DS version is like the new, like the DS version is like the more definitive port, but the fact that it says you were just as hungry as before really annoyed me, because it's such a little difference. It doesn't really matter that much, but in the Super Nintendo original, it just says, but you're still hungry. It didn't need to specify that you were hungry before. It's like, it was just kind of assumed. It was like, oh yeah, you're still hungry. Like, they didn't need to add that extra detail of, oh, you were hungry before. I don't think anyone played Chrono Trigger and when it said you were still hungry, you would be like, But was I hungry before? Am I more hungry now? Has the Enetron made me hungry? It's like, no, like... well, you're still just as hungry as before. I am going to nitpick about that stupid little detail for the rest of my life, I promise. It's not important at all. It's just the thing that I noticed. You're just as hungry as before. Okay, so you get... No, you were supposed to get ice, not missile. Okay. Does X-ray work better for this area? Like, don't get me wrong, the DS version is actually like a really good port of Chrono Trigger. If the Super Nintendo version wasn't so good, then the DS version would probably be the one that I'd suggest to people. I remember this now. I couldn't get past this area for some reason or another. I forget why. Hi Metroid, get explode. Not gonna lie, the Metroids are a bit underwhelming in this one. Like, in Metroid and Super Metroid, the Metroids were in Metroid and Super Metroid, the Metroids were formidable. Like, they were actually a threat. They could be a real problem. Whereas here, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, well, I suppose they're here. They're just a thing we have to deal with here. Hold on a minute. Aha! I knew it. I knew that it would have to be like something to do with the X-ray vision. Because I was like, oh, what have I got that's new? Well, I've got grapple hook, and I've got X-ray vision, and I've got plasma beam, and plasma beam and grapple hook don't seem to apply. I still want to get up there though. God damn it! Why is it always, I do find the radiation a neat hint. Like, it's like, oh, it's radiation, so it must be... Okay, the fact that the Metroids are difficult to see in... with the X-ray visor is not fun. Oh, my headphone. I hate these headphones sometimes. I should get a different set of them. Wait, no, it didn't blow up the blowing up one? Okay, so that's where I need to go. The fact that the lights are off is annoying. Yeah, so that's the way to the exit, but I want to find the way to the secret extra. I want to explore what... Oh, I can't get up there yet. Maybe I just have to go... Ah! I apparently stepped in some radioactive. Whoops. Not gonna lie, this is kinda a neat area. Before I didn't... Okay, I see what I gotta do. Aha! Big smart on my head. I figured it out. It's big smart. That's me. That's me doing the smart. Light up the area with the fucking Ah! No! No, not in the radioactive goo! Ah! No radioactive goo for me. I've already had too much radioactive goo for breakfast. Okay. If I have too much radioactive goo, then maybe I will become radioactive goo. Okay, so... Okay, top marks to them making them like magnetic rails so that I can... see where the things are. Aha! Yep, okay, I got it. This game is full of sounds. Din 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 din. Fucking... God damn it. This game is full of sounds, quote Albert 2025. Where... Okay. Oh, that's neat. It, like, naturally flows me back to landing on this platform again. So I can just kind of move on with life. Okay. X-ray visor. It's ice beam. Okay. I see. Stop that. It's silly. These things scream. I wonder, can I use the wave beam and the thermal to deal with these guys? The thermal's good for locking onto them, I'll tell you that much. High levels of phazon found from a mobile source. Unique phazon detected. What does that mean? What's unique about the phazon? Oh yeah, this phazon's different from the other phazons. It's a box room. Oh, but there's no boxes in it. How could you do this to me? You can't have a box room without boxes in it. Phazon mines, level 3 granted. What? Oh, okay. Look at that. So this is like the big old cratery place. Still. I never left it. I never left the big old cratery place. Box room? No boxes. Something doesn't like me being here. You're just a normal one. So that means I can do this. Wait, why didn't he evaporate? Do you think what's really cool is if you look out the window, you see the meteor impact that started the spread of the poison? Yeah, no, like, I was looking at that and I was like, oh my god, that's like a big hole. Look at all these shrooms. Huh? Shrooms, shrooms, shrooms. Very radioactive area. Huh. What are you? Oh, I already know what you are. It's a hunter Metroid. Okay, because you're a Metroid, you are weak to this. Those are like the adolescent ones, aren't they? God dang it. Maybe I should walk around. Get Frost. Ow. Go down here, because I want to... No. Stop. Okay, I'm going to stop being silly. And I'm just going to get rid of them, because I don't want to have to lose my things. Moving grapple points? Remember how you said the Metroids weren't bad? Well, they're here to prove you wrong. Okay. I mean, like... part of me wants them to be more difficult because, you know, they're Metroids, but also part of me is glad that they're not because I don't like difficult enemies in games sometimes. Sometimes I like my games to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. My god, something is up with this chair. I need to get rid of it. I think I need to swap this chair out for like an IKEA chair because I think this chair is like cutting off circulation or something. Maybe I should swap over to the other chair because like my hand is like it's starting to feel numb. It's weird. I'm gonna move over to the other chair. Easier said than done, but I like blood in my system. Wow, that's a lot of blood. Is it your blood? No, it's not my blood. If it was my blood, I would be screaming, "Ah, help me, I'm out of blood." Please give me some more blood. Okay. Oh geez, this is like way far out. That's better. Okay. We're in a less terrible chair now. So this chair has actually got two chairs on it, and it's kind of like a two-chair thing. One's a recliner, and the other's like a normal chair. The problem with the normal chair is, one, it's smaller. Two, it doesn't have an armrest. Three, it's there is a metal piece on the side of it that I sometimes scratch myself on. So it's not great, but it's better than having all of my blood die. I don't know what it is about this other chair. I think this other chair simply because it's broken on like every aspect. It's just a recipe for killing my circulation. Whereas I don't have as much of a problem with this chair. Okay. What are we doing? Okay, this feels like it's going to be interesting. Yep. Oh, it stops once I grapple onto it. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to go back to the Fendrana Drifts. Oh, well, it's dead end. I don't think I'll be able to make it through. I think this is where things end. We're just never going to be able to make it through this dead end, right? Bendesium. Ah! No! What the... Stop that! Run, run, run. Run, run, or you'll be well done. Oh, I see. I see. Hmm. I see. Do it. Okay. Nope, that's too quick. That is way too quick. Okay, nope, I'm not doing that. It's clear that they don't want me going in there yet. And I know why. I have my big suspicion why. I get the feeling I know what's gonna happen. Oh, Metroids to Met and Roid. Did I hit the wrong one? There we go. Gotcha now. It's like, what the fuck? Why did you freeze? What the fuck, bro? Why did you freeze? Why did you freeze me, man? Like, come on, stop it. That's my weakness. What I find interesting about this area is how there's so much glowing going on, but it's not lighting up the area at all. GameCube era lighting. So, like, I always maintained that... So like, a lot of people were like, ray tracing's like a gimmick and stuff like that. The thing about ray tracing is that ray tracing has been like a hurdle to overcome for computer graphics ever since like the Commodore 64. Like, there are people who made like demos on the Commodore 64 that do like ray tracing and shit like that in software. And they're like, oh yeah, maybe someday we'll have it in hardware. And it took like 50 fucking years. Or, no, 40. Math's wrong. Math's wrong. But yeah, it took like 40 years for us to figure out that, yeah, hardware accelerated ray tracing is a good idea. And the thing about it is it's not just good for lighting, like it improves the lighting significantly, but it makes the lighting way like way more realistic and stuff like that, but it's also useful for all kinds of other things. Like if you want to make it so that you've got like ray tracing for like shooting bullets becomes a lot easier. Wait, what? Huh? What? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Why can't I get you? What's going on in here? Along for the day when RTX works in VR. So the thing is, not only is it good for lighting, it's also good for like any kind of mathematics. Like it's good for like for example, when I shoot a thing, see, Metroid here cheats. When I shoot a thing, it just literally shoots an object out of my gun with its own momentum, right? But say for example, I wanted to calculate, I don't know, how radiation goes through, like traces through through the air or something like that. You know, like that could be a really useful thing. Metroid Prime here is likely just got like a big hitbox, and when you get close to that hitbox, that's when you get radiation. But imagine how cool it would be if you had like a system that like used the ray tracing capabilities to make it so that radiation like bounces off of things and things like that. You know, like if you grab a piece of radioactive material and you put it in a lead box, then the radiation is cleared, but then you pull it out and then the radiation spreads everywhere and all of that sort of stuff. Like that would be so cool. And the thing about that is with RTX graphics and stuff like that, you can represent that kind of stuff in real time. Like you can have like a visor like what Metroid Prime here has, and you could see where the radiation is going, and it would be represented in a similar way as to what like light is, or like thermals and things like that do. And that would be a really fucking cool idea for like, I don't know, like a Fallout game or something. Like, and that's just one application for this shit. Like there is so much that you could do with it. I'm gonna explode this. Yeah, I got it. There's so many like creative and useful things you could do with it. And you'd need a 9950 times 3D and dual 5090 slot. I mean, like the PS5 has ray tracing in it, and I'm pretty sure the Switch 2 here has ray tracing in it. It's not that difficult. Hardware accelerated ray tracing has really been something that really should have been introduced like 15 years ago, to be honest, because like, if they'd have done it back then, it would have been such a cool idea. But everyone was like, why would you need ray tracing? We can already do the other stuff just fine. Like, people just wrote it off as a gimmick. And then when Nvidia finally came around and did it, or at least I think Nvidia did it, but when they finally started putting it in the GPUs, it's like, yeah, it's such a useful thing to have. There's a reason why some games like limit it to making it so that you have to have a ray tracing card now. It's not just because they wanted to bloody well exclude all the people who still only have the GTX cards, although it does feel like that sometimes. But like there's actually some really cool and neat things you can do, and it's not just the graphics. Like, there's a reason why they use those cards for, like, there's a reason why they use those cards for, like, crypto mining and shit like that. No, I pressed the button like 3 times. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna count the amount of times I pressed the button. Will it be 3 times? Will it be 6 times? Okay, so looking at the map, the one to the left is the one I want for to be able to do the side stuff. There we go. Whee. Alboard is a crypto bro? Fuck no. Get that shit out of here. I hate that shit. You won't see me dead mining crypto. It's so... Ah, it's the map room.
Recording to logbook.
Oh, I never scanned... Oh no, it's a missile station. Okay, I never scanned the missile station. Interesting. Actually, I kind of would have preferred the map room, but I think I already got the map room, so never mind. The thing I hate about crypto is the biggest thing about crypto is like it's just people after money. Like, there's people after money using a fuck ton of resources for no reason and driving up the price of graphics cards and generating a fuck ton of e-waste just to have more money that's extraordinarily volatile, that isn't like. And you're like the biggest issue with crypto is all of it. My God, guys, could you have come up with a worse idea? I understand the desire to get away from the issues of capital gains and stuff like that. I understand the desire for having an alternative to payment processors that could do something like take all of your adult games off Steam or something. But that wasn't the way to do it. Yeah, let's just use up a bunch of resources, generate a bunch of e-waste, drive up the prices of CPUs and chip manufacturing and all of this sort of stuff, and do it at a time when we're having, like, it's no fucking wonder we have an economy crash. Oh my God. I hate it. I really hate it. Like at first when I heard about it, I thought it might be interesting to try and use it to earn some money and stuff like that. So I did have a look-see, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll try buying some of this stuff and then seeing if it pays dividends and stuff like that. Turns out it was just chip for everything, and like I basically I had it for a little bit, broke even, and then was like, this shit is all a scam. Like, that's the other thing, is that there's like a million scams involved with it. It is morally bankrupt. It is greedy. There's a million scams. There's like a bunch of pyramid schemes. Like, I had like coworkers trying to get me to buy crypto, and I was like, but this is such a pyramid scheme. You're just trying to sell me crypto so that I'll buy more of it, so that it'll get higher in price, and the higher in price it gets, then the owners can just cash out, and there was a bunch of shady shenanigans, and I am so glad that I bought like a handful of it, waited for a little bit, and then just fucking sold it all, and then just left, because I I do not want to be associated with that shit. I really don't. That was a mistake. Like, oh my god. I've never felt so vehemently about something in my life. That shit is terrible. Like Albert owns crypto confirmed. I used to. It was basically, I was basically just trying to be sensible about it. I was like, oh, I'll just buy some Ethereum and see where that goes. And it basically just kind of went up and down, and it was volatile, and then I was like, you know what, like, this sort of shit is for people who have money who can sit on it. So that was the thing. I learned that if you have enough money to be able to sit on it and just wait for it to go high, then you can do that. But if you're someone like me who has bills to pay and shit, that sort of shit isn't going on. So it's basically a way for rich people to get richer. It's just, entire thing rubs me the wrong way. It's just really annoying. It all started because Bitcoin blew up. Everything else has been riding its coattails. Yeah, well, like, I was taking a look at it. So a friend of mine had some Dogecoin because he just literally just mined it on his own computer back in like 2014, and he ended up getting some money from it. And I was like, well, I would like money. Money sounds nice, so I thought so I was like, oh yeah, I'll take a look-see, you know, like, it feels like something that you know, maybe I'll just get a little bit of it, and it might grow and all of that sort of stuff. But then the more I learned about it, the more I was extraordinarily put off by it. Like, it pains me knowing that I bought that shit now. It really does. It's like, because now somebody could come by and be like, oh yeah, well, you participated in it. I'm like, I hate that. I really do. I'm dumb, okay? Watch me being dumb. I have made no progress in the past like 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I've been crapping on about crypto. It was so cool that we had nice technology in GPUs now that could actually, like, make lighting and mathematics really nice, and people had to come by and fucking ruin it. Like, they ruin everything sometimes. Wait a minute. I want to be, like, around that corner, but... Oh, okay. Cool. Like, there was a... It was like a whole thing. If I'm honest, like, some of the... And then it just kind of keeps going into NFTs and AI shit and stuff like that. And the more I saw about it, the more I was like, I just don't want to participate. I don't want to involve myself in this. What are these things? It's like special phase on. Ow! Okay. Wait, are you guys, like, vulnerable to this? NFTs for when people are too... Oh my god, that right-click save us bullshit was so funny. Oh, they do have to be hit by the thingy. I knew it! It's because they were red. Oh, I should have scanned him. I am so glad that NFTs have kind of just, like, died, because if I'm honest, sick of seeing people be so bloody just... I'm sick of people being so fucking money hungry. Like, sometimes money really ruins shit, I swear. It's not profitable, so let's not do it. Mumble grumble. Or it is profitable, so we'll do it even though it's a really bad idea. Oh, by the way, save station nearby. Don't die. Okay. I assume that's what this is going to be. Hopefully. Ideally, I would like to not die, so... I'm going to try my best. I legit barely noticed that I was running out of health. This is what I get for talking about this shit. I should talk about the game and game design. I much prefer talking about game design. Let's talk about game design for a minute. Okay, save points. I like save points. Listen, I know that saving anywhere and everywhere is like, yeah, it's kind of better, and it depends on the game we're talking about, but save points, I love the concept of save points. Because it makes it so much easier. I think more games should go back to manual saves only. Put some hair on your chest. It's not even about putting hair on your chest. It's about thematics, right? So, like, if I can save anywhere, it kind of ruins some things that I can... some parts of the game. Like, if I could just save in the middle of a boss fight, I can save after every attack, and then the boss fight just kind of gets ruined. Like, it's like the whole point of the, like, doing a boss fight piecemeal like that, it's just blah. And now save points can be done good and bad. What I liked about the Final Fantasy games was that because they had save points... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. I see. What I liked about the Final Fantasy games is because they had save points... What's this? Security lockdown in effect. Force field access denied. Don't get dead! Oh my god, don't tell me that. What's this?
Recording to logbook.
Oh, viable attachment point for a grapple beam. It's tempting to try and see if I can get thingies, but I can see one. I can only see one enemy in there. So I'm going to make sure that I have the thing on. Security override control engaged. Access granted. Ah! Jeez, you went right for me. Okay, there's more of ya. Health alert. Phase-on radiation warning is still in effect. I see, and you're a purple guy. Wait a minute, what the fuck am I doing? Get to that save point. Oh my god, fuck this. Why am I fighting when I can get to the save point? Oh my god. Oh, it's almost 2 o'clock. I think what I might do is I might scan some of this stuff in this room and then save, and like I might beat the boss, scan some of the stuff. So beat the monsters here, scan some of the stuff in the room, and then call it, because I actually kind of want to leave a little bit early today because I kind of want to go to the store, and I don't have a lot of time to go to the store. Um. Okay. Let's go. You suck. Now that I don't have to worry about health, I can just do this. But what I liked about save points was that, and what Final Fantasy proved about save points was that they can be neat and creative, right? Oh my god, just show it to me, okay? Cool, gotcha. So like what Final Fantasy used to do was they used to have like, it used to be, oh yeah, you had to like save it at a save point. From Final Fantasy IV onwards, save points were the way to go. And each different game has a different like representation for its save points. For example, in Final Fantasy 1, it's like a little sorry, in Final Fantasy 4, it's like a little stone plinth type kind of thing with like little like rocks on it and stuff like that. Final Fantasy 4 is unique in that it actually has a different graphic for the save points in one area, which is really weird. But it's actually really cool at the same time because everything looks different in that area. But then you've got like, so Final Fantasy 5 and 6 are a bit less. So Final Fantasy 5 has like these little like holographic circular things that you can walk on that are really cool. And Final Fantasy 6 has like a sparkle. It's like a little shining it's like a little sparkle shining thing or whatever. But then after, so FF6 isn't particularly crazy about it. But FF7 went like above and beyond. They took the shining holograph thing from FF5 and they added like a question mark thing on top of it, and it's like a really unique looking logo, and I actually really like the ones in 7. But then in 8 they decided to make it this big like sphere globe type kind of thing with like lines. It's like line sphere globe thingy, and that was really cool as well. And then Final Fantasy 9 said, "Nah, you guys aren't doing it right." Was like, what the fuck's with this, like with these like circles and globes and sparkles and shit. No, you know what needs to be a save point? The fucking Moogle. Like, oh my god. Final Fantasy IX had the goal to make it so that Moogles are save points. Like, oh my god. Who... Like, genius. Absolutely fucking genius. I love it. Wonderful. Like, come on, guys. Like, why did no one else think of this? Why did it take us 6 entries? Sorry, 9 entries, and 4 of which previously had Moogles in them. So wait, so the Moogles were introduced in Final Fantasy V, so that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, there's 4 entries with Moogles before Final Fantasy IX was like, Nah, the Moogles need to be the save points. It was great. You would talk to the Moogle, and Moogle would be like, "Oh, do you want to like restore? Do you want to save? Do you want to do like this cool Moogle net like postal service thing where you get like letters and shit?" And my favorite part about the way that Final Fantasy IX handled it was that Final Fantasy IX puts makes it so like in order to make it so that you can save on the world map, because in every game prior you could always save on the world map, but because of the whole like Moogle save point and stuff like that, to keep things like lore accurate, in order to save when you're on the world map in Final Fantasy IX, you press a button, and you press like the select button, and that plays a flute. And when you play the flute, a Moogle comes running towards you and comes up and is like, "Do you want to save?" sort of thing, you know? And the best part about it is that if you call the Moogle and then don't save, then the Moogle is like, "Don't call me if you don't need me," sort of thing, and runs off. And so what you can do is you can sit there calling him back and letting him go, and he's like, "Stop calling me," sort of thing. And eventually he gets so frustrated that you call him and then send him off, he's like, "I am sharpening my knife." It's like, oh, wait. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna get murdered by the save point. And in Final Fantasy 16, you just go places and it saves. Like, no Moogle boss point, 0 out of 10. Like, yeah, so in Final Fantasy 16, like, as you play through the game, it just has like a little loady thing in the corner and it saves. Like, it feels like we gained convenience by not having to like manually save and stuff like that, but we lost that charm. FF9 had so much charm with that. Like, you could be so creative with the save point. You can't when it just does it in the background for you, you know? But whatever, you know. It's fine. Numerous fractures present in this cordite shaft. Huh. Omega Pirate absorption system test results are in. Field tests indicate that the system is very effective against beam weaponry. We are alarmed at the field's inability to handle missile attacks, however. Science team is working around the clock to correct this critical design flaw. The Omega Pirate cannot afford such a weakness in battle. LOL. I mean, yeah, the Omega Pirate is kind of weak to missiles, which is kind of dumb. Data suggests that Omega Pirate lifespans are critically low. High levels of phazon exposure are causing rapid cell degeneration in all test subjects. No subject lived longer than 2 decacycles in our simulations. Their lifespans must be increased to be cost effective. To be cost effective? Oh my god.
Recording to logbook.
New pirate data. Space pirate encrypted data. Log 11.369.4. If we continue to observe the development of Project Helix's elite pirates, it becomes increasingly obvious that these warriors will usher in a new era of space pirate dominance. They are incredibly resistant to damage, and their ability to transport and wield so many weapons at once makes them the ideal mainstays of our ground forces. Though they are not as quick as typical pirates, it makes little difference with a platoon of elite pirates in the vanguard of an army of normal and flying pirates. We We will have a near indestructible backbone that should turn the tide in any engagement. Interesting. Bomb? Nope. Fractured, but not... Fractured, but not like a thing I can explode. Okay, so what's shooting at me? Something's shooting at me. What the fuck? Where did you come from? You fell down earlier. I thought you died via my plasma rifle. You can explode it. Okay. Wait, so... Aha! The X-ray goggles make things easier. Helps if I press the button. There we go. That's right, cordite. Okay, so cordite explode via thingy-bob. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna scan these two and then, or scan the one that's remaining here and then save, and then I have to head off. Phase on processing efficiency at maximum. Production at 187% and rising. Ooh. Okay, fair enough. So, okay, let's go save the game. God damn it. Saving game. Do you want to save? Yes! I would like to save, very much like to save. I almost sung the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, now I have sung the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's take a look, see. Okay. So, I've saved it now. So what I need to do is I need to tell Future Dave what I'm doing, okay? So, so you've got the plasma beam. It is cool and good and OP and stuff like that. What you need to do is you're basically just following further down into the phazon mines. Just go through this door and keep going. You basically just need to go to where the objective was. And yeah, that should do it. Also, cordite can be exploded by normal missiles, just so you know. Wait, no, super missiles. Don't listen to him, Future Dave. He's intentionally lying to you to make you look bad. No, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. No, don't say that. Oh my god. I can't believe you. You betray me like this, Yobo. Okay. Anywho, I'm gonna raid, okay? I'm gonna send you all over to Mocha because Mocha's playing Hollow Knight and that seems cool. So have fun at Mocha's stream. I will catch you later. It takes like 10 seconds to do it, but it's okay. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!